Fauna is a term which refers to all of the animal life within a specified region, time period, or both. The corresponding term for plants is flora. The flora and fauna of a certain place is a descriptor of all the life in a region, including both the plant-like organisms and the animal-like organisms. Zoologists and paleontologists use fauna to refer to a typical collection of animals found in a specific time or place. Paleontologists sometimes refer to a sequence of faunal stages, which is a series of rocks all containing similar fossils. The study of animals of a particular region is called faunistic. Fauna was first used as a biological term by Swedish botanist Carl Linnaeus, as a term which described the animals of a region. Linnaeus seems to have borrowed the term from Greek and Roman mythology. He adopted the word for his formal work on the animals of Sweden, Faunus Fesica, in 1746. This was the first full account of the animals in Sweden. Following his lead, naturalists began to use the terms flora and fauna to identify the various living organisms in a taxonomic hierarchy. The definition of fauna has expanded and changed over the years. For instance, when genotyping became a reality and it was understood that there are actually three domains of life, the archaea, bacteria, and the eukarya. With this change came the formal phasing out of the word fauna, scientifically. While the word flora had maintained its definition as any organism within the plant's kingdom, fauna had changed drastically. Fauna as used currently, typically describes any organisms in the domains archaea and bacteria, plus the animal kingdom. But this is not a monophyletic grouping, and as such does not accurately describe anything for scientists trying to organize the forms of life in a place or time. Further, flora and fauna tend to exclude the kingdom fungi, which was once recognized as a plant but is now recognized as its own kingdom. Several classifications have been established to determine each class of fauna. Microfauna refers to microscopic and very small animals, with size less than 0.1 mm, like protozoa, rotifer, euglena and tardigrade. Mesofauna is the next group and the animal range in size from 0.1 to 2 mm. Members of this group include nematoda, mites, columbola, protura and small insect larvae. Macrofauna are defined as being between 2 mm and 20 mm in size. The macrofauna contains the largest soil invertebrates. Megafauna comprises all animals more than 8 cm in length, vertebrates such as mammals, amphibians, and reptile. Even the larger giant animals of an area extinct and/or extant. Fauna can be subdivided according to certain taxa like bird, insects, fishes, etc. Based on different living environments. Inulafauna, fauna living in dune biotopes. Pedofauna refers to soil fauna. Sommofauna, those animals associated with a sandy substratum or living within a sandy area. Subterranean fauna refers to animal species that are adapted to live in underground environment. Troglofauna and stygofauna are the two types of subterranean fauna. Extremophiles fauna. An extremophile is an organism that lives in an extreme environment, in which most organisms would find it difficult or impossible to survive. Marine fauna, that lives their entire life in the ocean. They are also animals that either leave or enter the ocean for breeding or resting purposes. Another classification refers to the specific food animals specialize in eating, such as carnivores, eating only animals; herbivores, eating only plants; omnivores, the eating of both plants and animals; and the eating of non-living or decaying matter.